Faye, excuse me. That was a hint to move.
I understood the hint. You can speak to Owen from there.
Amber walks over to Owen and punches him.
Okay.
Oh
Hey!
boy. That's...
I need a roll for that.
I guess it depends if Owen tries to defend himself or not.
Yep.
Please, your goodness, don't crit.
It ain't a crit, but it's a...
It's an
It does.
It is a hit. For a nice 21 damage.
You stupid, self-righteous, old fool! You think you can hope for yourself and you hope for everybody else. Well, guess what, old man? I will keep hoping for you no matter what. I don't care what you say, or that stupid drow! I don't care how bleak it might be, that your dream might be right now, but so help me, Tamara! I will make sure that you do get to live the life you deserve. And you will not tell me otherwise.
You heard her.
That was so much nicer.
Arkoth raises a finger. I'm confused. Is she mad at him or not?
At this point, it can go either way.
As could I, Lord Frieza.
No.
No. Okay. He's ruining my moment.
That was a good moment, though.
That was so much better than I was scared it was gonna be.
Anyways, Owen, Amber just punched you in the face for 21 damage and gave you a very heartfelt speech. How does Owen react?
Yeah.
He's still emotionally drained. It's kind of hard to get much of a reaction, even during something like this.
Dude, it's hard to get a reaction out of Owen, period.
Yeah. We were working for sessions just to get him to have one tier, so...
No, you didn't get him to have one tier. An archdevil.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like we've been waiting for sessions.
Death got him to shed a single tear.
Oh yeah, Amber is both angry and crying. I want to point that out.
But yeah, Owen is remaining very sullen and silent. He's just completely emotionally drained. He was able to cast spells to keep everyone from getting slaughtered, but at this point, I don't know if there is anything that Owen could respond with.
I walk up to Faye. Are you alright?
We need to help Rose and the Arañas. And we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I could tell. Well, here. Yeah, we're gonna need some help. Yeah, but first you need some strength healed.
Yeah.
Faye is kind of trembling, but she's kind of trying to ignore that.
Amber stomps away and tries to lift these two up.
Alright.
Do I need to roll a strength check?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's see if that will work. Let me try. Please be good.
I get the
Please, 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 please. Oh, there. Oh.
What? You're able to lift up one, but you accidentally drop and shatter the other.
Oh! Oops!
She cusses in Draconic.
It's Arkoth looks at that and he kind of winces like, well,
actually,
they reform in 6 months.
I was gonna say I have a repair skill. Can I maybe try to fix it?
A repair spell? What is that?
Wait, where is it?
Mend?
Mend, yeah, mend.
What level is that?
Let's see. It's a skill.
Spell.
Yeah, it is a spell. I think it's a level 1. I don't know. Right here.
Sorry.
Yeah, mending. It's actually it's a level 0.
Yeah.
It's not
I don't think a
work,
cantrip's gonna work on that one.
Arcot says they'll come back in 6 months, so Amber's not gonna shed a tear.
Okay.
Yeah, the mending only is for like small tears and stuff. You can't reconstruct a statue.
Yeah, it's like he's just trying to put the.
Wait. What's up, Ellie?
I don't want to try to move Rose after seeing that. We need to figure out. Owen, do you have any spells that could undo this petrification?
You'd need something like stone to flesh.
Would remove curse work, or is she already cursed?
I guess that's a knowledge.
Because I have remove curse, I could try that.
Are curse and spell one and the same? Dumb question.
Depends, I guess. I thought his curse was like a lingering effect of a spell, but
Okay. And that was off character, by the way.
I think curse is like a special category.
Remove curse removes curses. It doesn't remove like
Status effects.
status effects. Okay.
Got it.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. I was asking.
What about heal?
That's not something that could remove petrification.
I looked to Arkoth. Would you happen to know stone to flesh?
Give me 1 second. So I unfortunately have not seen that spell performed, so I wouldn't know it.
Oh boy, who do we know?
Then we will have to wait until tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna have to be careful if we bring her into our home, though.
I'm going. Okay, I should. That way, we don't risk dropping her.
Smart.
Good call.
Nice job.
Okay, so very, very carefully, you cast telekinesis. Up to 16 rounds. And are you also going to cast... Oh wait, you never actually dispelled that portal.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you're just going to walk in.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got lucky then.
Yeah, something could have happened to Shay if they didn't.
No, I'm not worried about myself. I'm actually more worried about you guys because, like, if the fight had gone poorly, that creature could have like entered into the mansion, torn it to pieces, and even if you won the fight, well, there goes your home base.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm carrying in this succubus.
I wonder if the apparitions in there have a way to defend against intruders.
Don't think so. But
Doubt
I could
it.
Anyway, into the mansion we go.
Into the mansion we go.
Into the woods. Into the woods.
I'm guessing I put the succubus somewhere, like over here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gently.
And I'm going to very carefully carry Rose to her room.
So Rose got stoned and Jalaram got high.
Oh my goodness, why? Why did you?
Hey, you rhymed!
Why?
Okay,
why would
so
you?
that is being placed right here, very gently. Right.
Should we put some
What
pillows
is
around just in case?
Yeah.
Or we could lay her down like on the floor. That way she doesn't fall over.
Oh, hey, looks like there's some extra beds over here. I can grab some pillows and just put it around her.
Okay. Any protective measures would be good.
Actually, Rose's room has an extra bed.
Oh.
Like, Lucid's in there right now waiting for Rose to get in there.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm trying
That's so sweet.
I tried to carry Rose very carefully, like I said.
Okay.
How is Charlotte reacting to all of this?
Shiloh's kind of whimpering with his ears splayed back as he's following.
Poor puppy.
Jinx.
All right, so you're just gently putting her in her room.
What is my mouse doing today? My screen keeps scrolling all over the place. Oh
I don't know, but
God.
I noticed that my sheet on this website is reacting very slowly to me too. I just noticed. I mean, it's a minor.
Why are you doing this, computer?
Computer.
I want it known that I am not doing that. Every time I'm picking up Faye, it is dragging me all over the map.
Try using the number keys.
I'm not touching my keyboard.
No, try using it.
Yeah, like arrows do around, you know?
That feels so slow, though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
if it works, it gets it done.
Yeah.
If you want to stay in here tonight, Lucid, you may.
All right. So. All right. So, anyone gonna do anything else?
2 seconds. I'm just texting somebody.
I'm going to go check on Raavas.
Where's Ambi?
I think she went to her room.
Out of character, Amber went to where we usually eat because she's doesn't want to be followed.
Oh.
But I'm not saying to do what you. I'm not saying don't follow me in the game.
Oh no, I'm following you. I'm just saying.
I'm just do what you want.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go up to Raavas as well. Where the heck? Oh, there's the room. There's the room.
Should we
I'm
have
popular
whatever's
today.
gonna... I feel like we should have whatever's gonna happen with Amber and Ivan be first.
I agree, actually.
Roll up.
Also, I just thought of a really insulting joke for my character. It's only when he's unconscious that suddenly everyone wants to be near him.
Shut it up.
We do like you, though.
I mean,
yourself.
me, yeah, my character debatable at best.
Shay. Raavas is not Shay.
Yeah, Raavas is nothing
Yeah, we
like Shay.
We like Shay.
Everyone
We like Shay. I don't like Raavas.
Well, though, to be fair, there are definite similarities between myself and Raavas. He just takes me to an extreme.
All right. Anyways, who's gonna be doing things?
Well, I'm gonna go in with Raavas with Faye.
Yeah, but I think that whatever's going on with Amber and Ivan should be first.
And I'm just moving up to shed a little light so I can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, me too.
This is not me actually entering the room. This is just so I can actually see what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we are.
So yeah, Ivan basically he enters the room because he knows she would be sitting at the table, and he just kind of pulls up a chair next to her and doesn't really say much. He just kind of sits there for a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Wow!
Wow!
Like, Amber's rage silences the music.
Guys, continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't easy to stay still. It wasn't easy to just stand there and watch you guys fight. As much as I wanted to intervene, it wasn't my place to do so there. But the most I could do is keep you two from hurting each other. And I'm not going to be a stranger to doing that again if it happens again. If he keeps you from getting hurt, I'm willing to do anything, and you know that.
Ivan, I appreciate your gentle nature, but stop trying to protect people that don't deserve it.
You think you don't deserve protection, do you? You think you don't deserve the time of day. You think you don't deserve people who care about you. You don't think you deserve someone to stand literally in front of you and try to protect you from oncoming danger. And can I ask you why? Why are you so down on yourself about this?
Whether I don't deserve protection, he certainly didn't either.
You know that attacking him would be more trouble than it's worth at this point.
He doesn't deserve to be here, Ivan. And he's a monster. And before you know it, he's gonna get one of us killed. And when that happens, I will lose everything that makes me who I am.
Well, if it's up to me, that one person is not going to be you. I don't want you to get involved with him anymore.
Then let me rip his throat.
Get to rip mine out first. The second I see one of the members of my party die, no matter how monstrous or aggressive they can get, is the day I give up all of my faith.
She slams her fist into the table. He's not our party, Ivan. He never was. Don't you see? He's willing to kill anything and anyone to get what he wants. She looks away for a minute. Do you honestly, Jaminia would support such a thing?
If not for Jaminia, we wouldn't even be here. If not for Jaminia, we would all be on our own separate walks of life and we would have never met each other. We were all different people when we first met up and formed our group. I understand he's a little hard to get, but he was just like all of us. Different, confused, and unable to interact with each other. But after all of this time, we formed a party in spite of that. In spite of our species, in spite of our powers, in spite of our walks of life, in spite of our religions, in spite of our deities, we managed to form together and make a party. I'm not saying that you should respect him. I'm not saying you're supposed to like him, but at least give him the time of day. And I can promise you, if he does anything to hurt our party, anybody in this party, I will not stand by him.
He already has, Ivan. Do you honestly think Jaminia would tolerate such a being in our party? He goes against everything she represents. I can't even fathom looking her in the eye if we do rescue her, when we rescue her. And then we have to tell her what we had to do to rescue her. That we allowed him to kill. That we allowed him to dictate all these horrible things to justify rescuing her. It goes against everything she is. She would never want us to do that. I know she'd rather die than let us do that.
Ivan gives Amber a hug.
He is a monster, Ivan. And he is a threat to our party. He is a threat to everything Jaminia represents. If I don't get rid of him, it's only going to get worse.
Well, I'm not going to force you to make any decision you don't want to make, but...
This isn't a decision I came to lightly.
But if one
killing someone, it goes against what Jaminia would want. It would go against what Rose would want. I'm so conflicted.
That's the thing. What better would you be if you're the one to kill a member of the party?
Because nobody else will. Raavas says I'm a coward.
You're not a coward.
Maybe I am.
You have morals.
Because I am not getting enough backbone to do this myself.
You have morals and you have a heart. That is not cowardice. That is compassion. Cowardice is running away from a fight. Compassion is doing something to prevent the fight from happening. You're stronger than anybody in this entire party, and I'm not talking about physical strength.
I don't want to kill Raavas, Ivan.
And you don't have to.
No.
The second I see you, I don't want to see you sink to his level, okay? I've seen you. I've known you for longer than I've known him, and I know what you're like. He puts his hand on her chin and brings face to face so that they look at each other. You are one of the most powerful people in this party, and the second that you realize that will be one of the happiest days of my life. You don't have to kill anyone, and I know you don't want to kill anyone. Is that right?
If I don't do it, Ivan, he's gonna be our downfall. I am a coward.
No, you're not.
Because I'm not strong enough to kill him.
Listen. Again, I'm not going to tell you to do anything you don't want to do, but the fact that you've resisted this long to not kill him is more powerful than I can ever think. Will you be able to hold on for much longer? I'm praying. I pray every single night for you. I pray every single night for your health, for your safety, for the safety of the party, that we'll be able to make it through another day without arguing. There's nothing I can do all by myself, but every night I'm thinking maybe just one person can make a difference. You've made a difference in my life and all of our lives. Just make sure you think about this, okay? And please don't hold anything back, okay? So many times I've asked you about this and you've said you didn't want to talk about it. Well, talk about it, okay? Anything you need to talk about, come to me, okay?
Amber's jaw drops.
What?
Raavas wasn't the only one I wanted to kill.
What? Amber, talk to me. Look at me and talk to me.
Simula is not tied with Jaminia anymore.
You've been wanting to kill her too, haven't you?
A very long time, yes. I even... Oh wait, is Owen actually there?
No, it's just cameraman.
He's just watching.
Okay, never mind then.
I brought Owen over here just so the audience can see your characters.
Gotcha. Okay.
Owen is still in his room.
Okay. I'm sorry I did this behind your back. I've been meeting with Owen. Plotting.
Amber.
I knew Simula was enjoying our pain. She enjoys the pain and suffering of others. I wanted nothing more than to end it. Because it was justified. And the only reason why my anger's been diluted was because something bigger than my hatred and to seek justice over Simula is much... There's something a lot bigger going on that I can't fathom.
What is it?
I don't know. It's bigger than all of us. Something is playing with us. Playing with Simula like a pawn. That I actually felt sorry for her. Like I feel sorry for Owen. It disgusts me that I feel this way. To actually sympathize with that beast. And realizing this, I know now, I don't think I can think I can protect anyone anymore.
Evan hugs her again. Amber, we've been against things that are bigger than ourselves more times than I can count. If we've made it through this far, we can handle this too. But the one thing you need to understand, trust is the number one thing that has both kept this group together and torn it apart. Don't plot anything behind anybody's back anymore. If there's something that needs to be done, the group needs to know, because if the group knows, we can help, and our odds will be higher. I have the utmost trust in you. Every single time you told me that there was nothing that you wanted to talk about, I believed you. I don't want that trust to be misled.
I know how you are. That you believe all life deserves life. That everyone deserves a second, third, 100 chance.
Yes.
You would not have supported this.
No. But you know what I would have done? I would have let you make your own choice. Whether I was on your side or not, your actions are your own. And the only time I would ever stand in your way is if I knew you were going to get hurt and I could have stopped it. Just like I did today. You matter more to me than anything in this world, Amber. More than any treasure in the world. And if I can hold back an enemy just for a fraction of a second to help you so that you'll suffer less, I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to hold you by a leash. If there's any decision you want to make, I'm not going to say I'm going to support you, but I'm going to let you do it.
I wish you would support.
Goes against my better nature. Whether it's a blessing or a curse, the fact that I believe all life deserves to live, I question that belief more and more every day, but I've seen people change. I've seen people make better of themselves. I've seen people who had a chance to make better of themselves cut down before their time. I've seen it all, Amber. I've seen times where I could have made a difference and I didn't. I just figure if I give one last person that chance to be different, it could make all the difference.
I just don't want that chance to go to the wrong person, Ivan. That's all I want.
We don't know if it's the right person or not unless we give them the chance.
That devil didn't get a chance.
Exactly. We knew Saint Suviel. We didn't know an archdevil.
And Raavas didn't care, Ivan. That's my point.
Because Raavas doesn't understand the way you and I do. I'm not saying I can change him, but I want to give him the chance to change.
How many more have to die before those chances are over? When he kills Owen? When he kills Hana? Me, Ivan? You? Because Tamara forbid that I allow that to happen.
I don't want people to die, okay? It just happens. Maybe my heart's too big for my own good. I don't want these people to get hurt. I don't want people to die.
Amber grabs Ivan and holds him close.
It's so. Do you know how hard it is to keep a smile on this face during all of this?
Why do you think I didn't tell you? I was trying to protect you from this. My My planning was not malicious against you. I hope you know this.
My trust in you is one of the things that keeps me going. I don't want that trust to be in vain. Every night I pray for all of you, hoping that you'll make the right choice. If trust and hope is all we have at this point, I don't want that to be extinguished too. Just please tell me the truth from now on.
Okay.
Ivan buries his face into your stomach and cries. I'm sorry, I know you don't want him to see me break down like this, but it's so hard.
Yeah, I know.
You know I love you, right?
I know. And I love you too.
I want to be your diamond so bad. I know diamonds never break, but I'm about ready to break right now.
Please don't.
Okay. I'm okay.
I kind of already broke a dwarf's face. I don't need you broken too. I bet he's gonna get me back for that.
Oh yeah. Nightmares for the next week, I'll bet you.
Oh dear. I'm starting to have regrets.
We hug as we giggle to each other.
I still meant what I said to him, though.
Trust me, the one thing that I want him to have the chance that St. Suviel never got. I know he doesn't believe that he deserves it, and I know that he thinks that he's never going to get it, but again, we never really know.
He thinks the odds are against him. He thinks that everyone who's ever been involved with Owen Lightbringer will stop at nothing to end him. Even if his mind were wiped, it wouldn't matter to them, he says. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. Won't know until it happens.
Exactly. It's all up to chance at this point. But the most we can do is stick by him.
If he allow it, he doesn't have hope for himself. He only has hope for us. Well, I reverse that.
You know what? We're going to have to give all the hope we have to him.
Yes. Amber kind of stands a little bit taller.
Ivan holds her hand.
Okay, I'm gonna shake it off now.
So, remember back in season 1 where you were all just a bunch of goofs bumbling around a dungeon? Character development!
Alright, Raavas time.
Yep.
Yeah, give me
I'm not sure if anyone could follow that. Round of applause to both of you. That was fantastic.
Give me a second, guys. I'm still recovering from that.
Oh, we got him to cry! We got the cry, man! We made her cry! We made Ellie cry! We made Art. Okay.
I wasn't literally crying. I was crying on the inside.
Okay.
I kind of would have probably been doing the same thing too.
Oh, y'all are precious.
That's the rainbow alicorn.
Let me have this.
We did.
Take it. If you're in my presence, I'd be literally throwing roses at your feet.
Yeah. I had to mute my mic for a while because I was actually sobbing.
Oh, Joshy! Give Joshy hugs.
That's my smush.
You almost made me than a French fry.
Oh, I snorted.
Seriously, time and time again, you people remind me just how good a group of players you are.
The other thing too is that I'm going off on not actual events, but like events from times where I feel like I've had to support friends who are beating themselves up and feeling down on their luck, and I know Finn has done that too, and
Yeah.
it hurts when you hear a friend say something about themselves that's just so horrible. You want to slap them in the face and say, stop talking about that about yourself. You are a great person. You need to have hope for yourself. Don't do this to yourself.
Like, snap out of it.
I've lost track of the number of times I've had to do that.
All right, so what's going on in this neck of the woods?
I think just checking up on Raavas.
Yeah, I was planning to check up on Raavas, assuming that Owen will allow him to wake up.
Should he be actually in the bed?
Oh, yeah.
Because it looks like he's all on the floor.
Just on the floor.
Okay, so
Well, I can't see anything still, so I wouldn't know.
You can't?
Nope, black screen. It's been black screen since I got knocked out.
Well,
Since Raavas
actually,
got knocked out.
you should be able to see it now.
Oh.
Just go down to the near bottom left.
I see it, but everything's blurry now. Well, my models are fine. The environment's all blurry.
it's taking a while to load for you. Anyways,
All right.
My everything hurts now.
Oh.
anyways, let's keep going on.
How long is he gonna be out?
Owen is currently in his room. I'm only showing this just to show the audience.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on.
He's not an elf. His hearing isn't that good.
Hold on.
If Faye and Jalaram want to have a conversation while Raavas is in bed,
Well, I'm rolling a knowledge arcana to see. Can she figure out how long he's going to be out?
Yes. From studying the miracle spell and judging from the guests, until further notice.
Oh boy. So, what does that mean?
Basically, it's likely he'll be unconscious until Owen lifts the spell.
Or someone else does, but
Well, I ain't slapping him.
Think about this very carefully.
To wake him up.
I was gonna say you have a giant. I don't have a PG word for
Well,
this.
yeah,
so
we get it.
yeah, we got it. Let's continue.
I hope nobody expects me to kiss him awake.
I think that's the first Sleeping Beauty reference. I was expecting that a lot sooner.
Anyways, continue.
PTSD, horrible self-worth, and I mean, I figured that Raavas was a damaged individual, but for it to be this bad.
Give me 1 second. What the heck is the... Crap, oh, there are the books. Just going over the punishments of Wolf. I say to Faithorn, so which spider do you think he got?
I couldn't begin to guess.
Oh yeah, that actually reminds me of something. I might want to just say it out of character since I probably won't get a chance to say in character, and it's actually kind of probably important for the audience. One of you guys with the books might want to read the stuff out loud at some point, just so our audience is, having the information we've got.
We could also have a supplementary video.
Yeah, we could.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, anyways, so,
I don't know. Just something to think about.
I've done so much studying and reading about the tale of about the tales of Corellin and Lolth, and never once did I come across the name Sisrenesti.
Okay. Just control F. Sisrenesti? How do you say? What does that mean?
That was in the books. That was the name of the dark elves before they were given the name Drow.
Ah, gotcha. Sister. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right at the top. Yeah.
She stole away their true name. Literally named them nothing. All out of petty bitterness against Corellin.
Ex-wives can be a bit of a pain, apparently.
Yeah, don't ever get a divorce, you two.
Faye kind of gives Jalaram a raised eyebrow over her shoulder.
I'm coming from experience with my...
Experience?
Not from me, from my mom and my dad. Exes can be a pain.
Stop talking. Your foot is already completely in your mouth.
Oh, shut up. So much on my... Sorry, I just got so much on my mind now with Raavas unconscious, Amber ready to tear Raavas' head off. Hannah's still missing. And now we have to deal with...
Faye visibly like shrinks when he mentions Hana.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think that I've been a little bit too doting on her. I couldn't help it. The idea of being a family together with her and Jiminy and you and everyone else. Hana is an embodiment of hope in my eyes. And to know that she doesn't trust us because we have not been honest enough with her. There's so many things that I should have told her. So many truths. I didn't even tell her about the Sanctify spell. I only told her that I could do something about her winding up in Bator again. I never told her how. No wonder she doesn't trust us when we're hiding such important things from her.
To top it off, we have no way of finding her because someone's blocking us from scrying.
We can at least narrow down that she is in a lower level, since Glazia wasn't able to scry her out either. But
John thinks up to that. Looks towards Raavas' bags.
Amael?
I mentioned during the battle that I've done stupider things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably about to do the stupidest thing I could think of. Walks up to the bag and takes out the communication device to talk to Simula.
Jalaram, what are you doing?
If we want to know what's going to happen on the next level, it's best to get it out now, so that I can relay it and prepare ourselves for what comes next. Plus, there's one question I need to ask Simula. All right, answer it.
Oh, hello. And Jalaram, quite honestly, I didn't expect to see you. Do tell, what's been going on lately? I recently was called away for something. I couldn't really spy on you as much as I had liked.
Well, unfortunately, your main communicator is a bit
Unavailable.
unavailable right now.
Define unavailable. I know you mean more when you're being vague like that.
Knocked out.
Knocked out.
He's unconscious.
Pourquoi?
Something Owen.
Owen? You not. How long is he going to stay asleep?
When Owen says.
Oh dear. All right, that is something. That is very something. That is the most something of any somethings I've ever seen. Because okay, let me break this down for you. What are your objectives down here?
Primary goal would be
Goals.
goals, plural. Let's see. Phrygian Mania from Asmodeus. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is defeat Wolf. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yes, that's going to be very, very fun. And let me ask you something. Who is the person in the party who knows the most about him? About her?
That be the person unconscious.
Very good. And do you happen to have a plan to defeat this person? This loaf?
At the moment, no, but I'm sure when Owen says, Raavas will have a plan.
So you think he's going to be okay with the fact that you knocked him out?
Well, I don't know. People experience strange things when they sleep.
Well, I'm just saying, right now, if he is not awake before you get to the layer of Loth, you are going to be severely handicapped.
That is, I figured. However, speaking of layers, I do want to ask you a question, since our current communication guy is, as I said, unavailable.
Indisposed. All right. So you want to ask about the layer of Maladomini.
Yep. Hints, tips, anything.
Hints, tips, and anything. Well, when you first get there, I'm not entirely sure how Rose is going to react to it. I think she actually might feel a little comfortable in a sense.
Oh, trust me, she's a little.
The face smacks Jellerum on the back of the head before he keeps going.
I'll warn her.
All right. I suspect you're not telling me anything, but I have business I want to attend to, and I want to make this quick. When you get there, you will have to find him in this maze of a place called the Carnival of Delights.
Gotcha. All right.
And your sensibilities are very delicate, so I would recommend you keep your eyes to the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep your eyes to the floor, but your ears open.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh, I do have one question that I do feel you're the only one who can answer. How do you find something that's untraceable without drawing attention to yourself?
You don't find it yourself. You get someone to do it for you.
Very well. This has been quite a. I'm trying to find the word to describe it. A very relieving. I don't know. Kind of a talk, I guess. Just neutral, I guess.
A relief, a talk. Listen, I know we shared a bed together, but we're not that close.
Faye clenches her fist at that remark.
Anyway, thank you, Simula. Enjoy your freedom. Oh, and I say this before hanging up. Mom says hi. Click.
Oh boy.
I hear the main plane in the background.
You know, I was kind of expecting him to say something like, "Oh, and Simula, you're gonna die."
No, I'm not
But yeah, okay.
Okay. Basically relay everything that Simula told me to Faye.
I think Faye heard, considering that she heard Simula's remark.
The thing is that she can't hear. So because
okay.
But yeah, she at that remark, I would imagine. Yeah.
It's like just instinctual. I don't know why I'm angry, but suddenly I want to kill things.
Yeah. Girlfriend senses are tingling.
Okay. I put the device back in Raavas' bag.
Now I wish Owen was in that room.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my goodness! All of the ear that would have happened in that conversation.
Why do you think I did it without Owen in the room?
He's gone ahead.
Just need to quickly go to the toilet, just for the record.
Alright.
Okay, so basically relay to Faye Thurn, look for the maze, have someone else to look for you, again, relaying to Hana, and I think...
And very carefully leaving out certain remarks.
Yes. I think that does it. All I gotta do now is, just wait for Raavas to wake up.
Let me look at something right quick. I'm going to look at my summon list because it's possible that I could send a creature out to look for her.
Oh.
Well, by that thought, Amber could look for her.
Again, without drawing attention to yourself.
But I could turn into a rat.
Yeah.
Because rats
because that's safe.
Yeah.
It's a creature.
Anyway.
I just want to feel useful.
Well, look to your performance. You've been quite useful today.
Well, I didn't get to destroy the spiders.
Actually, before I do, I'm gonna quick roll a spot check.
The question is whether a normal mortal rat, would actually draw attention, considering the fact that a rat would not be local to the planes of hell.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking something like an outsider or an element.
Oh, like fiendish versions of
All right,
animals.
so you actually, Jalaram, you grab Raavas' sleeve and you lift it, and you start lifting it up. You start rolling it up.
Well, are you sure that's wise?
No. My only worry is that, again, they're not supposed to show the tattoo.
Is he a Death Eater?
No.
You look at his arm and you see 3 colored spiders.
Three.
What colors?
Which colors do I see?
1 second. You see... Yes. You see blue, green, and red.
Remind me, which colours do those represent again? I might want to check
hang on, get everything up.
Pride and drive for blue. Opportunism and risk-taking for green. And discipline and respect for red. Wow, I was way off.
Well, I was right on the red spider.
Nothing. It was a conversation voice and I
The
had.
thing is that these punishments are in order.
Oh.
So he's only gotten up to 3.
4 is...
The purple spider.
Oh boy.
Also, I just realized I don't actually have the low stuff in the journal.
Oh,
You
whoop.
should.
No, I don't.
Give me 1 second. I'll put it in yours.
Thanks.
Ow.
Bless you.
Bless
Thank
you.
Okay, so...
Okay, I'm starting to realize that like my body.
All right, they're in your journal.
Stomach.
They're in the 9 Hells lore segment.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm starting to realize that like what I thought were after effects of the emotions actually may be dehydration. So I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, get some water.
Get fluid.
Get some water.
All right. So you now know that Raavas has 3 spiders on his arm.
I roll the sleeve back up.
What does that mean?
It means
As in 3 metal spiders to his arm.
Yeah, that remind you of anything that happened today?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
but what does that mean for him?
It means that he's been toyed with directly. Theory.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's like, oh no, the purple spider's next. And just looking down on each of them. Oh, I really hope we do not get to the black spider. Wait, there are 2 purple spiders?
Yeah, I
Oh.
noticed that.
One's a lighter, but one's a. They're both purple
Lavender?
spiders. Yeah.
One's lavender, one's purple. Okay. Oh, I really hope we never have to deal with.
Well, considering how close we are to Lolth's level, I would say that it's not a worry we need to think about too hard.
Very well. Faye, you need to heal up.
I will be fine.
If anything, it's Owen that needs healing.
Now, Faye took some strength damage, but she's ignoring it.
Alright, well. When you're ready, just ask Owen.
Owen is still back in his room.
That's why I'm saying.
Someone that should check on Owen.
Alright.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Tolerant, you want to... Huh?
Papa always.
Okay, you're breaking up.
Oh, gosh darn it. I need to
Reset.
What?
Oh, he's cutting in now, dude. Reset.
Tapaka tapaka? Huh?
Oh, give it a sec. He'll be back.
Okie dokie.
What I miss?
Jeez. You know what? I'll send a message to I'll send a message to Owen.
Send a message to Owen.
You can just go to his room.
Yeah.
I
It's
forgot
up
this.
way.
Oh, thank you. Don't just ran.
Hi.
There he is.
How are you guys?
Yay! I haven't heard Rayan in a long time.
Yay, happy voice.
Owen's in there. I think he's okay.
Thanks, buddy. I just wanted to send a little message.
What is it?
Whenever.
How am I now?
Whenever he's ready, Faethern could use some strength healing.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, gotcha now.
Awesome. Oh, and what I was saying a second ago was, oh my god, I just realized Papa Owen sent Raavas to his room.
Gosh.
I'll let him know.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, buddy. I toss his hair around.
You guys want cookies?
I'm alright.
Ah, the cookies return!
Cookies!
I'm alright.
I always save a batch of cookies from whenever Owen uses Hero's Feast.
Aww.
Wow, this really is a reconstruct.
Thanks. I looked at it. Faye, you alright?
I'm worried about Amber.
I think we all are. No, I meant like physically you feel alright.
I have never felt so sick in my life as I have since we've been down here. But I've endured, and I will continue to do so.
Are you sure you don't want a cookie?
Does the construct of Rain have actually have cookies on him?
I told you I saved them.
From Hero's Feast, so they gotta be real.
Why not?
He hands over a cookie.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Look,
This has been an emotional roller coaster.
With cookies.
you guys... I'm not the real one, obviously. I'm just sort of phase imagining, but
Yeah, I know.
you guys will be okay. The real Raven believes in you. You always did.
Bet he's praying right now.
Faye starts tearing up at the mention.
Aw, don't cry. He's waiting. I'll bet you money. Well, bet you cookies.
Ouch! What the garbage!
I can't even.
Woman!
All right.
Man!
All right. I hold Faith Thurin's hands like, thank you, Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Or construct of Rain.
I understand what you mean.
Like Rain?
I can't even.
Yeah.
In regards to Amber and Ivan, I think they'll be okay, but they have stuff they need to work through just like you two do.
All right.
And as for Owen, I think he has a plan.
I think it's a bit too late for that.
All right.
Wait,
Let's get
when did Owen cast Greater Restoration?
You must have heard us.
No, I mean, planted to the face and, well...
Well, no, Rayan can tell Owen things.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I think it's time to rest up.
Is everyone finally going to bed?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Amber should go to her bed.
Yes, Papa Owen.
Go to bed.
Ivan's actually staying in Amber's room tonight.
Yeah, Faye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which bed is mine? Is this it?
Find Varag.
Why is Wait, that's Raavas. Where's Oh, there's Varag. He wasn't outside. That's why I didn't see him.
Okay.
There we are.
Faye just kind of keeps clinging to Jalarum.
All right.
Josh,
do you-
are you ready?
Yeah. Do you still wish?
Yep, I have made preparations.
All right. It is that time.
Uh-oh.
And mute.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No.
I've come to talk to you again.
Why?
Because I hate you and everything you love.
All right. Owen, you have entered a dreamscape. And you are looking around and you see a maze of dark tunnels.
Fascinating.
It's like, oh, we
I
can't
think-
see it.
If you had to put two and two together, you'd have to guess this is where Raavas grew up, the Underdark.
Look at the Google Hangouts thing.
Yeah, okay.
All right. But you see in front of you a large door, and behind it you see the sounds of a crowd cheering.
I see stairs.
Yes.
Which direction am I supposed to move to?
Well, there's a door right here, and there's stairs right here. Behind the door, you hear cheering.
All right. Let's have a look-see behind the door.
Oh.
You walk in, and you see some sort of primitive, dirty arena. You see Raavas looking in a sort of warrior stance against this one other character. This one other drow whose hair is covering his face, but beneath the bangs you see red glowing eyes. This person does not have a weapon, but has very heightened, sharpened claws. And you hear a throaty growl coming from them. Raavas is not intimidated, and he's just matching him with a cold, steely gaze. They begin to circle each other. Immediately, the feral one jumps at Raavas, but Raavas just shoves him forward with his shield, knocks him down, and then stabs his sword straight into his arm, pinning him to the ground. And then he stabs on him and pulls out a knife from his boot and puts it right next to his opponent's throat. And then he shoves it into the ground.
Yikes.
His eyes see you, Owen. And all of a sudden, the entire landscape freezes.
Welcome to my nightmare.
No, please. Stop already.
Owen, what do you do?
Walking forward silently.
Raavas, what do you do?
Raavas, question. Has Raavas been aware of anything going on in the outside world?
Not really. He's a little... You know how in a dream you're not entirely sure about what's real and what's not? It's like sometimes you can be lucid, sometimes you can't. You're kind of in that state right now.
Okay, does he know that he's dreaming at the moment?
Not yet.
Owen? I suppose this is what the others were referring to.
I'm sure you can puzzle out exactly what's happened, Raavas.
For the most part, I do still have a few questions. But I suspect you want to be the one who dictates the flow of this conversation, and admittedly, I'm curious. So go ahead. He basically moves to take a seat. Say what you wish to say. I'm listening.
Raavas, I've come to bargain.
A very dramatic way of doing so, but again, I'm listening. What are your terms?
You are asleep, safe within Faithurin's mansion. For now, you are to remain there. And we are going to continue deeper into the next layer. We were able to get through an ambush surprisingly well, but I suspect that there will be further dangers yet to come, including the one that you've been looking forward to most.
I wouldn't particularly say looking forward to it, but yes, I'm aware of what you're referring to.
I think it best, not only for you, but for the rest of the party, if you were to remain here for the time being.
For the time being, until when, may I ask?
I'm not entirely convinced that we need you standing with us right now. If you want to help us, I am here listening. And I am the only one who can actually communicate with you right now. I may be coming back, or I may not. I haven't really decided yet. It really depends on how you react.
Well, it does seem you've thought of almost everything. But there's just one small thing. As you pointed out, Loth is still alive. And you just made a move against me. That alone, I'm actually quite proud of. It's the first time you've actually stood up and taken action yourself. The thing is, though, and I can't believe I have to explain this to you, when you betray someone, wait until after they've made themselves useful to you, then stab them in the back.
I'm waiting to hear a reason why I should remain here.
Because your party is going to need me to take down Loth. They're going to need my help. And if you're expecting me to simply tell you the answers, the fact is, and you may find this ironic, I don't trust you, Owen.
If that is your answer, then Owen ends the dreamscape and returns.
All right. Well then.
Yikes.
That was a thing that happened in our lives.
Okie dokie then.
Are you surprised at this point, honestly?
Not
Not really,
no.
but it was
Yeah.
just entertaining.
All right, it is the next morning.
So, what happens when the Aranyas wakes up?
That'll
If
be,
it wakes up.
that's an event I'm curious of.
All right. So, are you all gonna go to breakfast, or are we gonna?
I want to check on Rose.
All right.
Amber cautiously pokes her head out.
Okay, I'm checking on Rose. Is she like still a statue?
Ivan is still clinging on to her because he's still asleep.
No, Amber's actually debating whether or not to turn into a rat. I told you I'm a coward. Okay, instead she picks up Ivan and clings to him tightly and cautiously goes to the kitchen. And quickly dashes by Owen's room. Oh wait! Oh no!
What
Good
happened?
morning, Amber.
She steps back.
Lucid, come on, let's.
Okay, we're gonna try and hide from Owen. Oh shoot, he's right there. I imagine Owen's just absentmindedly scratching the area where he got punched.
Oh, right now he's just preparing food, like he does every morning.
Okay, you could make Owen singing a lullaby sound ominous.
Yes.
So Amber gets to pay.
It would be because he controls the dreamscape.
Ooh.
Point.
Why is
Amber
my mouse
takes another
moving?
step back.
Wait, where did Lucid? You control Lucid. I can't. It's not letting me control anything in this. My map is all messed up.
Lucid is following behind you reluctantly. However, he did pause for a moment to look at the Aranyas and just shudder.
Aaron, yeah.
Well, they're called Aranyas.
Oh, that's the singular.
Singular.
On second thought, I'm not hungry. She leaps over Panther and dashes back to her room.
Hey!
That's what horses eat.
Yeah, welcome to the MLP fandom. Anyway, Amber,
Pardon me, Ivan.
you're going to skip breakfast.
I'll have Ivan grab me something.
Amber,
Who says I have to eat in the kitchen, Faye? I can eat on the floor. I can eat in a cave. I am a dragon.
Faye is staring at her. A very Owen-like stare.
Oh.
Poop.
Isn't that good?
Amber pokes her head out and yells, Ivan, can you bring me a plate of food? Thanks, bye.
Okay, that's it. Faye grabs Amber by the ear and starts dragging her towards the dining room.
No, she just digs her claws into the floor.
She starts tugging on Amber. Come on, you baby!
I will bite!
Meanwhile, Raavas doesn't know how or why, but he suddenly feels a wave of gratitude towards Owen for knocking him unconscious.
Amber, I can and will use my magic. Please spare both of us the pain and just.
Oh,
come on.
are you threatening me? I will burn you!
Can Lucid just, bring her a croissant or something?
I'm gonna bring her something.
No, Faye knows she's trying to avoid facing Owen. That's what she's trying to accomplish.
Click on my character. There we go.
Amber, come on!
I am wearing an amulet, and I'm not afraid to take it off, Faye!
Out of character, giggity. Anyway.
I was gonna say, Amber, the one person in the party who can threaten people by stripping. I mean, then again, if Raavas said he was going to shoot, that would be pretty horrifying.
Anyway, Amber, you know that you're going to have to face Owen when we leave anyway, don't you?
I don't have to look at him.
Amber.
I don't have to. I can just turn into a rat the whole time.
You're not about to prove Raavas right about you, are you?
He's already proven a point. What's yours?
I thought you respected Owen. At least show him enough respect to confront him directly after you punched him in the face.
The punch of love.
Faye just raises an eyebrow at her.
Love punch.
I'll be clicking my character if I want to. There we go.
Oh, don't make me explain it.
Oh, I understand what you meant. Amber. You are
just embarrassed, okay?
Embarrassed about what? Losing your temper? That's far from the first time you've done it.
Didn't expect I'd actually punch one in my horde. But it felt like he needed one.
Well then, how about you tell him that and not me?
Frickin' she's cussing and draconic and sluggishly goes back.
Okay, out of character and 1 point, Fair Thurin.
Shut up, Faye.
And then Ivan, like, he's like struggling to carry such a huge weight of meat.
She grabs it before it falls.
Wakey, 700 pounds of ham and bacon.
Ivan, thank you. I got it.
You're welcome.
Go sit down.
He grabs his goblet full of water and just starts drinking.
And there's your cardio for the day.
Wait, what?
Wait,
cardio.
There's a cardio.
Yeah, there's my daily workout regimen right there.
Faye just starts lightly munching on some fruit. And she's keeping an eye on Amber out of the corner of her eye.
Jeez, Charlie horse. Ow.
Are you okay?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I stretched out my calf.
Don't. Whatever you do, don't tense up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good. Ah.
Be careful.
Oh wow! I never typed that. Okay, I typed a message and never sent it in.
Huh.
Oh, that's weird.
Deleted. Okay.
I'll look over to Owen. So, how long are you gonna have Raavas knocked down?
Until further notice.
Faye looks up at him at his tired tone.
You know we do need him to take on Wolf, right?
Perhaps eventually.
Are you alright, Owen? You don't sound like yourself.
Owen?
Doc?
He's just munching on breakfast for the moment.
Oh,
Hello?
okay.
Hello? Gobbles to Owen.
Ever distant.
You guys have no idea what yesterday did to you.
That's why Faye asked.
And Owen is not quite ready because he's emotionally drained.
Well, I know that, but Faye don't.
Amber just doesn't want to risk anything at the moment. She already did as much as she never dreamed of doing.
Oh, jeez. Well, in any case, we do need to get going as soon as we can. the less time we waste on Malbolge, the more difficult it's going to be to find Hana.
Agreed. But what are we going to do about Rose and that Aranyas?
I don't really want to call Glazia.
I guess the most we could do is just hope for the best.
Doesn't that immobilization spell wear off?
Should I roll a knowledge arcana for that?
For what?
How long does that petrification spell last, or how to undo it?
Yep.
Okay.
Ew.
Well, outside of flesh to stone to flesh, that's going to be very, very difficult unless you can, or you could bargain with someone.
Are we all done eating?
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose that greater dispel magic would help, would it?
That does not, no.
Yeah, it's gonna take either spell of stone to flesh, maybe there's a potion that you could probably buy somewhere, but yeah,
you don't have a merchant that comes
basically the
around every
rules
now and then.
on petrification are you're up Chocolate Creek without a popsicle stick.
Ugh.
If everyone is finished, we can take everyone outside, including those petrified.
I would really rather leave Rose someplace safe until we figure out a way to undo the spell.
I think I already have one.
Oh.
Share with the class, please?
We'd have to go outside first.
Share with the class, please.
You know that miracle is the equivalent of wish, right?
I also know the cost of using it, so yeah.
Well, yeah.
Josh basically said, yeah, I don't like those rules, I'm throwing those out because
Okay.
Yes, there are different costs depending on the level of the request. Like the first part of Miracle, it's like what Owen asked for was within that purview that it did not require an XP cost.
Okay.
Well, I guess nothing much to lose.
All right.
Alright, let's
Darn,
exit.
I wanted y'all to call Glacia.
Well, that's tough. That's tough, Cracker Jacks.
Man.
Tough team.
Well, yeah, and I know exactly where Owen's going with this.
Okay.
Alright, we step out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take Rose outside.
Bye, everybody.
I imagine that
Bye.
Thurin needs to cast telekinesis again.
By Rain 2.0.
All right, so you're bringing Rose outside. You're bringing the Aranyas too.
Yeah, I don't
I do
think.
not want a devil to stay inside the mansion.
I don't
Right.
think she brings much to the decor.
Oh, we made.
I don't know, add a fern and it really ties the room together.
I walk over to who would be best for strength in this one. Both Eleanor and
Your list set.
Ulysses constructs. We may need a little assistance getting the Aranyas to outside.
All right, they nod.
At Faye's levitating her friend.
What the heck? There we go.
All right, you have put them. So, Owen, what is thou going to do?
If.
So, I still do not have the spell in my list, but I wish to have the equivalent of stone to flesh on both of the petrified.
Yes, that is within the purview. That is within the purview of miracle. So you once again beckon your god for a request, and you feel like not only do you feel resistance, you also kind of feel an unsettling anxiousness.
I see.
Just permeating throughout the magic that you are filled in.
Anxiousness. I see.
That makes me anxious. What the F?
All right, but you unleash the magic, and you see.
I knew it.
What? Dang it!
Huh?
I memed, and I didn't know.
Oh.
Anyways.
For shame, Josh, for shame.
Anyways, a bright flash, and you see two unconscious women on the ground.
Rose.
All right, both of them look very drained and very what's that?
You okay?
Exhausted?
Yes. All right, you see Shyla just kind of nuzzle under her and just kind of scoop her up.
Aw.
Aw, baby.
Rose, are you all right?
She's just she can't. She's kind of unconscious still.
Oh, she did just come down from being stoned, so
No.
It turned to stone.
Faye just gently pets Rose's hair. I'm glad you're all right.
All right.
I would assume that Glazia is aware of what's happened within her realm.
Excuse me.
Why is
you okay?
everybody choking today?
It's I don't know,
Pussy.
change of weather.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone else around.
What should we do? The errand was.
I have to wonder what those eyes are for if they're not watching anything.
decoration.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, can't just leave her here, can we?
I don't see how we have much choice unless you intend to bring her to the next level with us. We have to get back to the River Styx.
No. All right. This would be. No, not spells. Skills. There you go. Which way? Like, I'm trying to find the River Styx. Close.
All right. That would be a survival check.
Survival. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hopefully that goes better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like you're trying to remember where you've last been, and you think you spot the trail off in the distance.
That might be it up there.
All right, and ye be off, and that is the end of the chapter.
Properly.
Yes, properly. End of chapter.
Huzzah!
So, remember remember the session where you first met Ima and the fight against Ima in the Nightmare Beast?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how at that session, it's like every time we thought of one character had a play of the game, another character would immediately top him. It's like, oh, Amber gets play of the game for intimidating the Nightmare Beast. Oh wait, Owen gets play of the game for harm on the Nightmare Beast. Oh wait, Rose gets play of the game for turning Eimer into a puppy. This session was like that, except it was the emotional variety.
Yeah.
Owen gets play of the game for his speech. Oh wait, no, Amber gets play of the game for her speech. Oh no, wait, Amber and Ivan get play of the game for their bit.
It's like, how do you pick?
Don't make me choose.
I am curious as to exactly how many of you saw that coming for Owen.
Well,
Because everybody I had told about the single tier during that last moment of a session a while back. I'm sure people were speculating what that was about.
yeah, but I had no idea. I still don't know Owen very well after all this time.
Yeah, that was a really nice, reason for that, though. I like that.
I know
It's sad.
Ari. I think Ari actually guessed it, and when he first shed that tear, as I recall.
Well,
I feel. Oh, sorry.
I told you guys I kind of get Owen.
What was it that you thought back then, Ari? I gotta hear.
That you identified with Levistus? That you kind of saw him as a freer spirit, basically, and his chance got taken away.
I had a feeling Owen was going to say something. I did not expect him to intervene with Amber and Raavas. And honestly, I did not expect I'd punch him.
The meme has been turned against the maker.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a punch you. No, I'm a punch you.
Well, did you think that Amber and Raavas would just throw down with each other? That's how it would turn out?
Honestly, kinda, yeah.
Yeah,
a
we
little
were
bit.
kind of expecting to do that, and then of course Ivan had to get involved. Like, dang it, Finn, you keep blocking my fights.
It's because
I
I don't want you to
know.
get hurt. I love you.
We weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna kill her.
I know, but it's like even
Dobby's
just getting
intention
hurt.
was to maim or see.
I was going to kill him. I was gonna kill.
And I was like, nope.
No, you always do that. You and Rose, you always block my fight.
Because we
fight.
love you, except our women don't fight.
Oh,
And
actually, no,
then
you're right.
I try to take it out on a freaking spider, and then it gets vanished.
You did a pretty good number on that spider, though.
I don't care. I
spider
didn't get to
was-
finish him off.
I took out its leg.
If that spider weren't a construct, it would have been very heavily regretting its life choices.
I think even if it was a construct, it still is.
And I was going to give Owen a piece of my mind, and then those spiders showed up. So I'm like, fine, I'll kill them first, and then I'll give him a piece of my mind. And then I didn't get to kill him, so I go ahead and punch Owen. It was my way of knocking some sense into him.
Literally.
Literally.
Well, Owen still hasn't recovered. I mean, what do you do with Owen at this point?
An emotionally
You tell us,
distraught
that's your
Owen has
bit.
like never been a thing before.
Hasn't it though?
Time for character development for Owen, because I am tired of the silent, conjuring, schemes behind our backs type.
Well, right
Yeah, I was gonna
now, Owen is the only one that's keeping Raavas away from everyone else. And one could easily make the argument, well, wait a second, isn't Raavas kind of necessary for later on? But how do you reach Owen and make him believe that, well, let's get Raavas part of this again? Because
so we're gonna
Owen doesn't believe that right now. Owen thinks it's better that Raavas stay exactly where he is for now. And he's just going to keep coming back and say, Raavas, I've got a bargain.
He is going to pull a Doctor Strange.
No.
He's just going to keep going.
Raavas is just going to keep answering with these long-winded speeches and anger, and Owen is just going to quickly, okay, if that's your answer, end the dream.
Yep, see ya.
Diddle you.
Owen is at a point where he doesn't have anything left to give emotionally. You can't reach him emotionally.
To be fair, Raavas wasn't trying to reach him emotionally. He was pointing out, if you're going to stab me in the back, do it after I've made myself useful, not before. You jump the gun.
I don't think that's the point to why Owen trapped Raavas there. The whole point of why he put you there and in that state is because he probably suspects that you are not as good to the team as you are right now, and he wants you to behave, and then you can come back to the team.
Yeah.
Well, true, but for Raavas, it's pretty much the same thing. You just acted against me. In other words, you betrayed me. Now, that alone, I kind of should have expected it, but your timing was less than ideal.
It's not betrayal, though, if he's offering you a chance to come back. That's the thing. Raavas needs to realize that.
Talking in circles and experimenting.
Yeah,
Ben, I'm telling you this right now. Amber is like, I'm happy Raavas is gone. Good.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking, it's like, when Dr. Wolf was saying, you know, they're going to have to convince him. I think it's more a case of they're going to have to convince him and Amber.
Yeah, have fun with that.
So who was shocked that I talked to Simula?
Very interesting.
If Owen was there, he would have put a stop to that so fast.
Immediately.
Dalaran, what are you giving her? You're telling her everything.
I didn't tell her everything. All I said was something Owen.
Why do you think Faye smacked him on the back of the head? Dalaran has a tendency to run his mouth.
You know, I was a little scared that he was going to ask Simula for help in finding Hana.
That's why I gave the answer in the question in the form of a riddle.
Ah.
How do you find something that's untraceable without drawing attention to yourself?
Yeah.
I know, but I thought he was going to mention her name. Oh, by the way.
I did not.
He wouldn't do that.
Oh, by the way, Mom says hi.
That was great. I loved that.
Mom says hi.
She's kind of like, what the heck does that mean?
I mean, I usually do.
Oh, is Amber going to be able to look at Owen the same way again? I don't know.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be awkward.
Hannah's going to be like, where's the dark one? Oh, he's asleep. Good.
Like, I just punched the tank in the face.
So good to hear Rayan's voice again.
Yes.
Oh, Rain is so cute.
Yes, it looks like I'm effectively out of the game for the foreseeable future.
Until you say the right thing. Say the right thing.
You're still here.
Well, what I mean is, for the most part, I'm not going to be participating. And the thing is, at this point, Raavas believes what he's saying is the right thing because he actually doesn't trust Owen. Even if Raavas saw Owen as an out. Thing is, Raavas doesn't just not only trust Owen not to, act against him. He actually doesn't trust Owen not to act against the group. Because he believes if he tells Owen...
Really?
Really?
Even after that heartfelt, breaking down speech? Really?
You remember what you just said before about emotions don't really reach Raavas? Similar thing with... reach Owen. Similar thing with Raavas. The thing is, Owen constantly, and even just... Because Owen makes emotional speech, and immediately acts on a plan which Raavas strongly suspects now was behind the back of the rest of the group. So, despite what he said, Owen still acts on his own initiative. Owen still does things completely on his own without communicating with the group. In other words, right now, Raavas is simply dealing with what Owen wants, not the good of the group.
Hello, welcome to Chaotic Neutral. Have you met Owen?
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. Owen is Raavas is as lawful as Owen is chaotic. So he does not trust Owen.
Hey, by the way, we're still recording.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should probably
End the call.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, it's been a very, very fun session. I will give it that. I'm going to have to go back and listen to several really heartfelt parts later on.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
But I am looking forward to seeing how the audience reacts to all those wonderful moments.
Oh, mercy.
And until next time,